Okay. Hey guys, hello. Yes, I'm doing one of these again because last time when I said that I don't change my skincare routine a lot because my skin is super sensitive. So, my previous skincare routine, I had finalized that during winter. And a strange thing happened, which is the weather changed, and for some reason my skincare routine was no longer working for me, mostly because after doing my skincare half an hour later my face would be oily again, and yeah, that's not great. So yes, I have been working on changing my routine because life hates me. Anyways, let us get started. I'm starting with the L'Occitane. What is this? Proactive Skincare Essential Water. Do I recommend this? No, I don't. I got a sample, so I just use that, and I usually use that to like kind of hydrate my face. Like when it's like, usually I prefer to do my skincare like right after washing my face, but when I'm like doing videos like this, that's a bit hard to do. So, but if my skin dries down, so I basically use this for that. Okay, hold on. Uh-huh. Always, I spray. So the sample has a spray nozzle, and I always spray it in the wrong direction. But yeah, do not. It's not something I would say that it's a must. You need to have it. It's more like a. It's kind of like a glorified rose water. I think you could live without it. Anyway, so like I said, I had to change my skincare because my previous products were no longer working in summer. So that was a bit hard to do because again I have super sensitive skin, so I have to be very careful about what ingredients I'm using, otherwise my skin's gonna break the fuck out. Thankfully I was able to find some stuff that works for me. Anyways, for now I am going in with Pixie's Glow Tonic, just as like 5% glycolic acid. Yes, it's another exfoliating toner, but I no longer have active acne, so I feel like this is good for like kind of just clearing up whatever dark spots I have. Of course, I spilled that on my pants, of course. So, I basically use two toners, like one for the day and one for the night. So, for this Pixie one, I use during the night when it's a little cooler. For the day, I use this toner from Beauty of Joseon. It's their calming toner, plum calming toner. Fuck, I forgot the name. I should keep the products with me at all times, otherwise I'm gonna forget. But yeah, it's so cooling when I apply it on my face. It's so freaking cool. This sound is my my moisturizer. It's the same Biosense one. I'm trying to finish it off before I try something new, and I'm not as broke as I am right now. Ugh. Finding a good gel moisturizer is such a pain because I actually got one from Laneige, their water bank for oily and combination skin, and I was super excited for it because it was like, oh, hydration, and I was like, oh, having a hydrating moisturizer is good, especially if it's a gel formula. And I got it. I was so excited, and I opened it, and the first thing I noticed is like it has the most atrocious smell ever. It is so bad. It just didn't care for it, and then God, I wanted to like it so much. Like I used it for like a week and I wanted to like it so much. But firstly, it smells bad. Secondly, the formulation is like so sticky. Like when I apply it on my face, it's just like it doesn't absorb well. It's super sticky, and when it does finally absorb, and it takes a long time, by the way, it just doesn't feel moisturizing, which which is so sad because like with the like obviously with a moisturizer like this, you the one thing you want is hydration and moisture lock. That's what a moisturizer does. That's why it's called a moisturizer. But yeah, it didn't work for me, so I'm just using my Biosense one because that definitely works better. Ugh. And yeah, my skincare routine is still super small. Actually, it's much more smaller than before because now I'm just using 3 products if I think about it, like for the full face. And the L'Occitane essential water. I don't even use it on most days. So it's just my toner and my moisturizer. I have another skincare thing which I probably should do another day when I do exfoliation and stuff. I'm just lazy. So here's the thing. I deal with anxiety a lot, like, and I get anxious for like this. I mean, most people think it's a small thing. For me, it's not. So, like, let's say I have to go out and meet my friends the next day. I won't be able to sleep at night. I'll wake up at least 3 or 4 times because I'm all like, there's just always like a small voice in my head that's like, what if I oversleep and my alarm doesn't ring and I am not, and like people keep calling me and I'm not able to go out and they get angry at me. So that kind of just makes me anxious and I'm not able to sleep. And like, even with like these past few weeks, I had this thing at work is causing a lot of anxiety, and I had this like major meeting like this week. Actually, I had this major meeting on Thursday. Like, it was a super important meeting, so because of that I was just not sleeping. Like, I woke up exhausted every single day, so it makes it very hard for me to stream as well, because again, and it may not seem like it, but anxiety can be so exhausting. Oh, but now the meeting is over, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna have a smoother routine. I don't know, man. Let's see. Anyways, I'm going in with this eye cream I got from Sulvaso. I don't know how to pronounce this, man. I'm not good with pronunciation of anything. I think if you've seen my channel, you know this. So anyways, I got this eye cream actually as a sample. I got their overnight vitalizing mask. Revitalizing. Yeah, because I started using retinol, so I just wanted like another moisturizer to just kind of pair with that, because the last thing I would need is a retinol purge. I haven't had one yet, which is good. I've been using it for a while. I haven't had a purge yet, so that's good. Anyways, so this eye cream. I'm usually very about eye creams, because you never know if they work or not. And I was using those eye patches from Pixie before, but I realized like as summer came along, they would just not absorb into my skin, and there was just like this sticky feeling on my under eye, and that's really not ideal. So anyways, so when I got my revitalizing mask and this sample came, I was like, okay, why not, let's like give it a shot. And I feel like it's working. Like, my under eye has this one dry patch that doesn't feel very dry anymore. It's more hydrated, and my dark circles seem to have gone down. I say seem to have because either they've gone down or I'm just delusional, and there's a very high chance I'm just delusional. I mean, of course, I have to give it like a little bit longer to actually see if it's working. But yeah, it's very hard to know if something's working for you or not, especially when you see your face every day. And no, I don't mean that in a narcissistic way where I'm just standing in front of the mirror and just staring at my face and going like, oh my god, you beauty. I'm not Pooh from Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. More like, I brush my teeth, so I have to see my face in the mirror. And I'm always like, ugh, what's up with that? But yeah, I feel like it's working. It's like very cooling as well, like after I apply it. Like, I say that a lot about like a lot of products. I just like cooling products, and especially when it's in the heat. It's like so hot outside, so when you have something cooling, it's just like, oh yes. Thank you, God. But yeah, I'm applying the cream right now without looking in the mirror, because I'm smart like that. But I like to take the smallest amount, because I'm always scared that it's going to have like a bad effect on my eyes, and like I kind of like my eyes a lot. But yeah, like I have a very simple routine. I'm gonna do one of these when I do my exfoliation routine, because that's has more products. Like, Fridays, I work a half day, and on Fridays I do my entire skincare thing, and it's like one of those days where I'm just like indulging. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, that's one of those days when I just like take my skincare to another level. So I have like a exfoliating mask, then another mask for like that's just meant for hydration. You don't need a mask for hydration. I'm just extra. Then then I apply no, I don't apply retinol on those days because it just like, don't want to overdo it. So yeah, I have that. Then I have a cuticle oil. You don't need a cuticle oil, by the way. I just want to clarify, you don't need a cuticle oil. I just like being extra. So I use that, and then yeah. And then I use my overnight night sleep mask 3 times in the week along with my retinol. I only use it when I use my retinol because I don't know, I feel like I want that extra moisture, like just in case. Don't want my skin drying down and breaking out. I've had enough breakouts to last me a lifetime. I can't. But yeah, I'm already actually done with my skincare if I think about it. I'm just like sitting here now, chatting away, ranting away. God. Yeah, so anyways, I just kind of really want to apologize for not being around a lot recently. And like, I mean, I know I have big gaps because either my health is not doing well, and I am going to be very, very honest, even my mental health kind of takes a dive sometimes because again, I deal with a lot of anxiety and like stuff can just really set me off. And yes, I want to talk to a therapist, but I have a lot of PTSD when it comes to therapists as well because like my first ever experience was just the worst. So finding like a good person, like one who matches my vibe or one who can be like actually be understanding is kind of difficult, especially considering where I live. So yeah, that's been a journey. But now that this work thing is done, I should be back to normal streaming soon, hopefully. Like, I really want to work on extra stuff, but again, my mental health is just so exhausting. Anyways, that is my skincare for now. I really want to see like someday if I can do like one of these videos during the day when I'm applying my makeup, because I did apply makeup today actually. I went out, so like that would be ideal, but there's just like so much noise where I live because like there's a lot of construction work happening during the day. So more than hearing my voice, you would probably hear the sound of someone drilling away. That might sound weird, but yeah. So we'll see. I'm looking into soundproofing my room a bit more, but it's expensive, so it takes time. But yeah, I'm gonna do one of these when I do my extensive and exhaustive skincare. Hopefully then we can spend more time together, but for now that should be it. And if, by the way, if you hear like a weird sound in the background, that's mostly my air conditioning because I'm trying not to die of heat here. It is so fucking hot here. It's just unnecessarily hot. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. If there's anything specific you want to know or anything specific you want to like see, okay, not see in these videos because obviously there's no camera, I'm too paranoid for that, but yeah, you can just let me know. Anyways, bye.